You want all sentient beings to remain happy without suffering. It is totally opposite to jealous and pride. When you are happier than other people, you become proud. When you are less advantaged than others, you get jealous. So transformed aspect of that, or purified aspect of that, or opposite of that, is joy for everybody's happiness. Then the impartiality. Impartiality is the compassion, the loving kindness, and joy is impartial to all. For me, as a Tibetan Buddhist, Mao Zedong is, in my life, the person who caused the most damage to my religion. But I have compassion and loving kindness and joy for him equal to you. Don't get offended, okay? You're my friend, many of you my disciples, and some of you came here to check me out. But my compassion and my loving kindness and my joy have to be equal to all sentient beings. Right? So that is the limitless impartiality. So when you have these four things, then you are practicing your bodhicitta. You are a bodhisattva practitioner. Okay? So this way, then the essence of all the Mahayana practice boils down to this basic attitude or thought, the four limitless thought. Okay, so this morning I end here. It's time for you to have your lunch. Anyway, I thought about one thing during our session here. In the future, if we have FM headphone and a small place where translators can sit and translate, it will be much more convenient for everybody. For you, because you will receive more teaching. For me, because I don't have to be so stupid by doing which is none of my business, which is to be political conscious. Really, it is stupid. I am a Tibetan. It is my duty, my responsibility as a Thai Situ to establish and continue the lineage. And I have to do everything in Tibetan way. No matter where I do it, I have to do it in Tibetan way. It doesn't make me pro-Tibetan and anti-everything else. I'm not. And I speak English better than any other language besides Tibetan. So I teach in English when I'm not teaching in Tibetan. It doesn't make me pro-English and anti-everything else. And today here, there's a lot of people from Taiwan, Malaysia, Hong Kong, who speak only Mandarin. So translating for them in Mandarin does not make us pro-Mandarin and pro-English and anti-everything else. But having to think about these things, just having to think about these things is ridiculous and make me sick, really. And it is neurotic at its highest and most profound level. And I really think in the future there should be a FM system, a headphone that is for everybody. So when I'm teaching in Tibetan, then all the others who are English speaking or Hindi speaking or Mandarin speaking or French speaking or German speaking, Spanish speaking, etc., can have their own translator somewhere listening to me and then translating to them simultaneously. So it will be very good thing. And when I'm teaching in English, if there is like this group, if I put all of my monks here, then I think we have to find a double-deck seating arrangement here. So my throne will be here. So there will be another layer. It will be done. It will be done easy, just like a boarding school. Yeah, we can do that, Really, it's a very good idea. 5 foot in between, so you can walk like that and sit underneath and let monks and nuns sit on top. They can walk like that and you have to squat to go underneath. But when you sit down there, no problem, right? But you wouldn't see me, most of you. So there has to be a TV screen somewhere down there. So anyway, when I'm teaching only to all of you who came such a long way to really wish me a good, happy birthday for 50. Okay? So I really appreciate very much. But 50 is, all my monks and lamas in here make a big deal about my 50. So I respect them, so I have to, take it very seriously. Otherwise, I'm just 50. Next year going to be 51. So what? So anyway, I think 50 is something, because we all have 10 fingers. So this is 50, this is 100. That's how our calculation came about. If all of us had 6 fingers, I think it will be 12 set, dozen. I think that's where some very important people, with power, had extra fingers, like many others have. So they created a dozen. But unfortunately, majority of people only have 10. So 10 won. Nobody say 120, Everybody say 100. So this way, I think that's why it is, 50, 50, 100, 5, 5, 10. So this way may be something, because I also have 5 fingers. Anyway, I thank you all for coming here, for wishing me well. And I shouldn't thank you for coming here to listen to the Dharma. That will be very inappropriate as a teacher. So you came for Dharma by yourself, for your benefit, for benefit of all sentient beings. I teach Dharma for your benefit and benefit of all sentient beings. And I sincerely pray that will be the outcome of it. So let's dedicate this morning's merit for the benefit of all sentient beings, okay? sunam de tamche zikpa ni tamne nyebe danam pamche jega nanche balap chukpa ye sipen solen dowa dowar sho jambala pawe chitarrecha kundu zangbo teyang tejin de teda kunji jesu da yewan de da tamche rabdo sanje kusum nyebe chinlap chuni minjuru dembe chinlap da gendun mechen dumbe chitap ngowa malam drubara shu chanchu simcho rimbo che mache panam jejuru jeba nyamba mebre kone kondo pewar shu ambendra sadhu samaya amanam palaya ambendra sadhu